Hi, welcome to today is planning and implementation. Every Monday I'd like to theme the day with planning and implementation and just something a little different. I'm going to use intuition and themes like guides, contacting guides and psychic realms to help us plan and implement things. It's just called to do that. Let's see how we go with this idea I have. Now, yesterday, if you missed that recording, have a look at that. It's going to be a weekly reading, and I may get some messages from the Sunday weekly reading about planning and implementation, like I did for yesterday's reading. So yesterday's reading, there was one of the cards was about being on the right track with planning and implementing things to do with work and career. And it sort of extended to today in my feeling about what I want to share today about how we can actually plan and implement with more direction, plan and implement with more clarity to understand what is the most important thing to do for the day, rather than being frazzled and overwhelmed with how much we have to do. What is the most important thing to do for today? Sometimes that's hard to know because everything feels important. Everything feels, just as valid as the next thing. And it can become really overwhelming. So I wanted to share with you what I do when that happens. I have been implementing a lot of new things, so I have been on the border of being overwhelmed, but I haven't because of this technique that I'm going to share with you today. So what I do is I contact my guides, my intuition, and I ask for clarity. I ask for direct clarity. And I want to show you how I started to do this, how I could become so confident to ask and then to get a very clear answer. And the way that I'm just fiddling with my cards, if you see me looking down, I'm a fiddler. The way that we can do that is to do a visualization. So if you're ready and you're in a quiet place, you can do this with me now, or you can just listen, and then it's quite easy, and then you can do it another time when you need it. So in a quiet place, I want you to close your eyes and breathe in through your nose and out your mouth 3 times. Breathe out. Start to relax your face. You'll feel the muscles in your face all tense, holding on to things, ideas. Let them go. One more breath in. And breathing out. And what I'm doing now is I'm setting the intention to contact my guides, my inner knowing, my compassion, my insight, whatever it is you want to call it, God, divine source, whatever name you have for it, your heart, making the intention to go and talk to them. So what I do is I imagine a beautiful pasture, a green field with rolling mountains, and I have no shoes on, and I can feel the grass cool beneath my feet. It grounds me. I'm walking through this pasture. Right to the edge of the grass, I see the ocean. The sand is white and inviting. The waves are calm and melodic. In the distance, on the beach, I see 2 deck chairs, 2 beach chairs. I see a golden light in one of the chairs. I can't make out who it is. I see the other chair is empty, and my guide is waiting for me there. They call me. I walk across the sand. I feel like I know them. They understand me, they get me. I sit now next to them. If you don't know your guide's name and you do this visualization, you can ask them their name. You can talk to them about what is overwhelming you, what is keeping you stuck. The conversation comes from your heart. They may give you some guidance and some wisdom about what it is that you're going through. And you can get some clarity about the most valuable thing for you to do today. If you're confused, you can clarify that. You can sit with them and just listen. Practice listening. Remembering what they said. Remembering the wisdom is a part of you. That you can contact your guide at any time. You thank your guide for the wisdom, for the clarity, for the message. You thank them and get up to leave across the sand, to the edge of the grass, across the meadows, to your current body and space. Bring yourself back by breathing in through your nose and out your mouth 3 times and thanking them for the message, for the clarity, and for always being there for you. And that's a beautiful way to gain some clarity and guidance. Not only are you grounding yourself in the breathing and the meditation, in the visualization, you're actually connecting to your higher guides, your source, and you're starting to practice to listen intently to the messages that they have. Because our guides are always, I'm picking up the cards again. Our guides are always there with us, and they have messages for us daily, and we sometimes are too busy to listen. So it's nice to practice to go into a visualization where you just pause and stop and connect with them and listen and be guided, knowing that they know who you are, they love you, you feel a connection with them, knowing that they are your guides who are loving and want you to thrive. They want you to be happier. They want you to pursue your dreams, and they have the wisdom to help you do that. So I planned my Sunday to do a weekly reading for you. So perhaps if you're interested in those free weekly readings, you could try the visualization we just did to meet your guide before the reading. And what that does is it really empowers the reading that you receive on Sundays from me to be ignited, and so that you can listen to the message more deeply. Beyond the words that I use when I do a reading, there are messages for you directly from your guides, and it is a good opportunity to do this visualization, to practice connecting with them so that you can receive the message. I only instigate the tarot reading. The real message comes from your guides directly to you. So the messages in the readings will happen on the Sunday, and then on the Monday I'll meet with you here and we can plan the week. If you have any questions or implementations that you need, we can connect with our guides on Mondays and plan. Rather than planning from our head, we can plan from our heart with the true guidance of awareness. And that is my intention for our Mondays, planning and implementing from the heart for your bigger purpose. All right, tomorrow is Tuesday, and I'd like to invite you to come and join me around 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. I do kind of change up the times a bit so that I can catch you at different times of the day depending on your lifestyle and work. Tomorrow is coffee and stories, so bring a nice cup of coffee and I'm going to share a story with you. So it's going to be, I won't tell you the story. It's going to be about the psychic. I've got to tell you. It's going to be a little bit about the psychic realms and spirituality and just all the juicy stuff that I'm very passionate about sharing with you, that hopefully will help you for your day. And yeah, so coffee and stories tomorrow. So until then, I hope today you received some benefit out of the visualization, and I'd love for you to comment to see how you went with it and what wisdom you gained from it and what takeaways you have from this video. Okay, until tomorrow, bye.